taking one step back to Ludum Dare number 34. Once again, Daniel Linssen's entry, Reap. The theme for Ludum Dare 34 was actually a tie. It was 2-button controls and growing. Now, all of the contributors and developers could choose one or the other, or even both, if they so chose, and it was really up to the people playing the game and judging as to how exactly they wanted to rate it. But Ludum Dare official did say, if somebody only used one theme, please don't knock them for not using both themes. They can choose. And so here we are. Oddly enough, this time, whereas Daniel's games usually make it into the top 3, Reap didn't make it even into the top 5. And I can kind of see why. The game has a really interesting concept to it, but at the same time, it's still not the most innovative of his works, and I don't think it really flowed too well into the controls or into either of the two themes. But with that said, let's play Reap. So there are 4 difficulties. I'm actually playing on the post Ludum Dare version of the game, where he added 2 additional difficulties, Casual and Reaper. Now, normally for the original competition itself, there was only Normal and Hard. Reap is effectively a survival game, and in turn, playing on the harder difficulties makes it harder to survive. And I'm gonna say my goal... Oh wow, that son is angry. I didn't even notice he changed his expression in these first 3, but then that last one is just... he's done fudging around. But my goal with these videos is mostly to show off the game, and I don't believe this is the kind of game that would even let me give the best commentary. So I'm gonna go ahead and play on Casual just so we can show off the game. Now, it takes a minute because the world is randomly generated. I want to point that out again. This game was made in 48 hours, and there is a large, randomly generated world. Just want to put that out there. Even if it didn't necessarily win or rank super high, this is still an unreasonably impressive feat. Press a key. We're somewhere. So how you play is, for one, every action you take lowers your energy. Whenever your energy runs dry, you fall asleep. You sleep for a few hours, wake up fully rested, full of energy, but your food gauge gets knocked down 1. So you're going to have to use the various tools at your disposal in order to gain food, I suppose. Your initial goal is to gather enough food and to gain enough food and to then plant and regrow it. I should probably be doing something while I'm doing this. Nope, I need a shovel. So I'm going to start by grabbing 4 of these, and then planting 4 of these turnips. On Casual difficulty, most all your tools start nearby, including all of the items there. So I'm going to drop that, and I'm going to grab this map, which also spawns nearby on Casual difficulty, and if you look at it, it has marked on it 1, 2, 3... there's 4 marks. These are all pieces of a treasure map. Your goal is to collect all 4 of these, and then take these 4 and find the treasure. So our first goal is going to be figuring out where the crap we are. We're in a pretty wide open area. Yeah, and there's the 2 things of water over here, so I'm willing to bet we're in the upper left-hand corner, just above that marker. The markers also, I don't believe, are on the map in harder difficulties. So it's to speed things along. Okay, in some attempt at the 2-button controls, you have a left hand and a right hand. So you need to go over, and in order to pick something up, you have to hit either X or C, depending on whether you want to use your left or right hand, to pick up the item. You then hold down the button to use it. Crap, wrong button. Or wrong tool. Need a shovel. And I'm out. So that's what happens when you run out of energy. Food gauge goes down. You'll also notice that as night comes, the little gauge gets smaller, so it's harder to see. So I'm going to run, and I'm going to plant 2 more of these. And you can, if you absolutely need food, just wait here, because I don't believe waiting uses any energy at all, and eventually these plants will grow. But it takes a very long time. So instead, I'm going to try to figure out where the crap the axe is. There it is. And we're going to go try to work our way down to wherever that thing is. Which is probably going to be right around here. Now, actually using tools on something drastically drains your energy. Much more so, at the very least. And I'm out. Ah, that's what I'm looking for, right there. Let's get it. Get it good, got getting. Got it. Alright, so let's go back up here and drop off our axe. And grab our first piece of the map. Reasonably nearby. Okay, so, next. That's that one. The rest of them are all a little ways further away. So I'm going to grab some food, and I'm going to eat it. Then I'm going to grab some wood. And I'm going to use the wood on the ocean. And make a raft. And I'm out. I love that, like, you tend not to pay much attention. I love that you tend not to pay much attention to your energy gauge when you're just going. And you just kind of pass out in the middle of doing something at some point. So, where am I going from here? I'm going probably I'm going to probably go for that north one. Which means I get to get on this raft and go for a mighty sail. And walking and moving and sailing does also take your energy. So you're going to be out of the ocean for a little while. Where am I going? Okay, I got to go down and around this one. And then it's mostly just straight across until I hit land. And I'll probably pass out somewhere along the way. Still going. What am I passing? Okay, that's the little islands in the middle. And there's land. Okay, so just a little bit further up here. Should be on the... and I'm out. Should be on the inlet here. And there it is! We got it! Is there any food just kind of laying around? That'd be super swell. Nope. There's the food up top, but like... I don't know, carving takes a lot of energy. Okay, so I really need this map in order to get anywhere? So I'm gonna have to leave that axe. Just a midday nap. Nothing too bad. We're sailing back west. Gotta go all the way west. So the idea is, initially, especially on harder difficulties, to first gather up your turnips and make a little self-sustaining turnip farm. That way you have a constant source of food. Meanwhile, none of my turnips have grown at all. But that's okay. On this difficulty, just finding what you find out in the wild is generally well enough off. Hey, turnip. Now I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night. It feels like it's always night. I'm gonna get lost. Like, it's got the same issue as Minecraft, where it feels like it's night like 3/4 of the time. So, my next goal is to go all the way to... I think I'm going to get the far east one next, which means going through a continent or so. I gotta go get my axe back, though. My axe is somewhere. Gotta go down and around this one. Is sailing across the ocean, falling asleep in the middle of the day. In the ocean. Where are we going? Give me my... There it is. Gimme. Got it. Okay, now I'm up here. I could probably axe my way to it if I really wanted to, but I'm like not gonna find any food. I'm gonna have to axe my way to it one way or the other. Well, no, because I can grab you. And now we're on the other side. And now I can just sail down this way. Why all these turnips gotta be in the middle? God dang it. I crashed into sleep. Okay, so it's like down here somewhere, but it's really hard to tell. There it is! Found it! Now to get the crap out of here. Okay, there's only one left. And I shouldn't need my axe for it. I saw another axe down there. Like, yeah, that's cool. That's exactly where I need it to be. I think I'm going up. Eventually. As soon as I take a quick nap. And going back all the way to the left. Thankfully, checking the map does not consume energy. My food gauge is getting a little low, though. But we're also almost done. And this is where I playing on a harder difficulty. I'd want to, like... I would have wanted to make sure my little turnip farm was a lot better off before starting. Bam! Replant that one. I don't know, I kind of want to hang around. I feel like the rest of these are going to be fully grown here in a moment. I'll take a look around. Maybe I can find another axe or something. Or more food. Just kind of laying around. Man, you can't do jack without an axe, but I don't want to have to go all the way back over there. Food. Have another axe. Come on. Trying to strike a deal here. I found food. Of note is, on casual difficulty, you also cannot die. But so presumably hunger wouldn't kill me. Alright, you know what? Let's just try. Let's just try. So I'm gonna go... Maybe I'll find an axe along the way. Hey, food. Just kind of laying there. I'll take it. Okay, so there should be a little bay area there. This will loop around here. Just gonna zonk myself out there. Hey, food. I'm alright on food, all things considered. Okay, so I should be able to go, like, just straight down and I'll hit something. I'm gonna go a little bit left, just to make sure I hit something. And we're gonna be out in the middle of the ocean for a while, unable to see anything. If memory serves, artistically, this game was designed to use only 5 different colors. So the whole game is rendered in 5 colors, which I think that's crazy. I'm horrible at that kind of thing. Conk myself out again. And the colors themselves all shift as night goes on. Bingo! Started to lose track of where I was. I'm glad I found that. Okay, so just straight up, maybe a little to the right. Make sure we hit the island. Okay, we hit it. So just got to get around this island. Go straight north and we should be able to hit another island. Eventually. At some point. Somewhere up there. Take a nap real quick. Alright, we're trying again. We'll make it to the island this time. We made it. Go through the canal here. It's not really a canal. What would that be called? I don't know. I'm not up on my geometry. Geology. Is it even geology? I'm not up on my English. I mean, I have mentioned already, though, my native language is not actually English. It is, in fact, Chocobo. So, there we did it! We got a map! Now the fun begins, because we have this. We have the whole map, we can pick up the whole thing, and it tells us where our treasure is. However, this is what it looks like. And that's not very helpful. So, all we can do is try to guess. So there's like a little foresty thing that does that, and there's some water on the bottom and the right. It could maybe be, it could be like right there in the middle. Right there, maybe? Where's another place with some water on the bottom and the right? I don't know. It could be anywhere. I'm gonna try that place. So, first. Conked myself out, man. I'm just farming too hard. Okay, I'm gonna need both of these maps in order to not get lost. But I feel like it's right over there. In fact, I can almost walk to that place. I don't have an axe. Son of a gun. Can I get there without an axe? Yes. I need a shovel, though. Where the crap am I? I'm lost. Not what I wanted. Okay, so I'm down here. I'm down there. I need wood. Can I like conk myself out again real quick so I can see what's around me? Like some morning can come. Better. A little. So I need wood. I could use some wood. Man, you book. Oh, fine, I'll just get on the stupid raft. Just take the raft around to the other side of the continent and sail it 3 feet. Sailing the long way around a whole friggin' continent. Where am I going? I'm still lost. Hey, I can see! Look at all that seeing I can do. Okay, so first step. All I needed the raft for was to cross this stupid thing so I could get down here. That is exactly where it looks like it is. And we can head down here. Where am I? Is this it? No, that's not it. It's right here. Dang it! This is what I was looking for, and it's not the thing! Crap. I found it. Guys, I've been looking for like 20 minutes. Oh, an axe. That's great. That's what I need. Well, thankfully, with an axe, I can axe my way to that shovel over there. Hey! We did it! Yeah! The treasure doesn't do anything. You did this, you found it, you're good. Now we're rich! And we can buy all the turnips that are so horribly overpriced in this current economy. And we'll live and eat like turnip kings. Until next time, everybody, this has been Reap. I'll see if I can edit this down to something reasonable. Until next time, everyone.